There's no avoiding this illness, because for me, it just kept getting harder and harder and worse and worse. I just remember the first time when I was driving, I had an incident with this white plastic bag. I saw it on the side of the road and I thought it was something. Like, my brain was telling me, what if it was a baby in a bag? What if I hit it? What ifs just kept running through my head. So I'd circle back and check on it. And then I'd circle back again. And it took me 45 minutes to get off that road. I chalked it up to hormones or the thought of maybe it's just because I'm gonna be a mom and I'm nervous about things. And then from that point on, driving was really complicated. It was all the actions that I did that equated to my condition. It took me 40 minutes to shower. Why? I had to, but I had to make sure I was clean. And every time I tried to get out of the shower, I had to get back in again. And then I kept saying, well, I can't touch the baby if I have dirt on me. And so then I would get back in again, and then I would come back out, and then I had to get back in again. And so 40 minutes later, I just took 40 minutes to shower. And to be honest, never really felt perfectly clean for her. And so all the little things that somebody would do on a day-to-day basis now took so much energy for me to do. My husband and I both fed Alex. And the one time he was cleaning something with cleaning product, just something in the kitchen, something basic, a kitchen cleaner or whatever. And he washed his hands, and then he was going out, so he said he would make up Alex's bottle. And that's fine, that sounds great. So he made up her bottle, and then all I kept thinking was, he didn't wash his hands well enough. And I kept saying, did you wash your hands? And he'd say, yes. And then I'd say, I don't know, did you wash your hands? And I think I repeated it like, I don't know, 10 times. And then I kept saying, oh, what if the cleaning product got into the bottle? What if the chemicals in there and we make her sick? And it got to the point where I was sitting there holding her and about to feed her, and I couldn't do it. I was literally paralyzed, because all I kept thinking was, I'm gonna poison my baby. And she's gonna die, and all because he didn't wash his hands right. Which all sounds so ridiculous, but that's how I felt. And he had to go, so he's like, are you all right? And I said, I guess I'm fine. And then he left. But that feeding her was excruciating, because all I kept thinking was, oh my God, I can't believe I'm giving her this bottle. Like, how could I possibly do that? From that point on, every time I made a bottle, it was so painful. Because I had put this idea in my head that I could possibly poison her with something. I couldn't sleep all night. This is something that had gotten worse, which is surprising, because I felt like I had actually said something and I was gonna get help, but something had gotten worse in just a matter of a half of a day. And I stayed up all night, and then the next morning, I said to my husband, well, you can't go to work today. I can't be left alone. My dad was coming over to help me, to take me to the appointment, and then at that moment when he came in, he gave me a hug, and very quietly, I just said, I just didn't think that I belonged here anymore. That maybe it would just be better if I wasn't here. Sitting there waiting to get my appointment, and I walk in and I meet the counselor, and she looked at me and she said, and she gave me a hug and she just said, I know what you have and you're gonna be okay. For some reason, I felt like I could believe that. And then she gave me this checklist of OCD tendencies, and for the very first time knew what I had, because everything on that piece of paper was what I had been doing and all the things that I had feared. And it was like, oh God, it was the first time I could breathe. I could just breathe because someone told me what I had. Someone told me I would be okay. And I felt like I could have hope again. You know, you do get beyond it all. You get beyond the fear, you get beyond the anxiety, but you can't do it unless you get help, unless you really find support and amazing people who are out there doing it every day and available to you.